Hi everyone, my name is Jasleen and welcome to my channel. So today I'd like to share a laundry room renovation with you guys. It has been a long time coming. This is actually for my mother-in-law's house. She has owned this house for over 20 years now and has not renovated anything at all. It still has just the hospital room, builder's grade white. First of all, my number one goal is to get this freezer out of there. No matter what happens, I will get this freezer out and it will not be returning. So another issue that I see here is that this room is only 40 square feet. So with this door swinging in so wide, it's taking up half of that wall. So I think I'm gonna do a sliding barn door in here. Lastly, this tile. I'm not sure if this was meant to be outdoor tile as it has a texture to it. Like it's not all flat. So I do want to remove this tile and get it out of here. But yeah, this is the room that we're dealing with and let's get started. So let me tell you a little bit about her style. So she really does not like white. She doesn't like white interiors. She's really a person that likes color and she likes the classical spaces, a little bit more ornamental. She does not like minimalist, Scandinavian, nothing like that. So I wanted to make sure that this was a warm space for her that I could do that was inviting and it was kind of cozy and it matched her aesthetic completely. I am at Floor and Decor and I'm looking for just a simple tile. I really don't want a crazy pattern, and I found this one and I think it's going to match perfectly with the paint color that I selected. And I'm just going to do like a simple little brick pattern, nothing special, because I want the attention to be on the wallpaper. Now I've removed everything from the room except for this one shelf, which I just can't get out because short people problems. And now I introduce to you 20 years of dust and cobwebs and just these walls not getting any attention. So nice to finally have it all cleared. This is the color Clary Sage by Sherwin-Williams. Usually people will go for like a light blue or just keep the walls white in a laundry room, but I really wanted to try something different, so I chose just a muted green color. I plan to color drench this room because the ceilings are only 8 foot tall, so I want everything to be this sage green color, and I'm even washing all the air vents and the exhaust fan vent so I can later paint them the same color. Now, of course, I'm not going to keep the same cheap looking light fixture in the room. I wanted something a little bit more fancy schmancy. So I went. Now to get ready for the hardest part of the project, I'm removing all this trim here so I can start breaking down this tile. I was hitting this tile so hard with the hammer and it was doing nothing. It was like chipping it, but I thought that I would maybe crack it and I'd be able to get the chisel underneath and take it out. Yeah, no, not at all. It was at this point that we decided to just go out and buy a hammer drill to get all the tile out because just brute strength was not going to do it. I started spraying water on the floor. That way the machine would kind of stay cool and there would be no sparks. The tile is finally coming out, but clearly this is going to take way more than a few hours. We finally have all the tile up. I tried to get the mortar lines out as much as possible so this floor would sit flat with the current one. Now we can finally move on to laying the new pretty tile. You guys, it looks so good. I'm so happy with it. Now the washer can finally sit there flat without going crazy. This was only 40 square feet, but it's the hardest 40 square feet that I've ever dealt with. We are finally done with the tile and look at how great it looks. The new trim and the washing machines are now in the room and it looks wonderful without that freezer. And now it's time to do the cabinets. We've already created a 2-drawer unit that goes in between the washer and dryer to store anything that we want to hide. And now we're just adding the stain grade shelf onto the top that we're also going to put a glass cabinet over. Any renovation of mine is incomplete without some sort of natural elements to it, and this stained wood shelf and the cabinet added so much warmth to the entire room. There are so many options for varied storage. Storage is not going to be an issue in this room. So Pat loves all things greenery, birds, views, landscapes, all that kind of good stuff. So I kind of wanted to give her a wallpaper that reflected those things. There is no window in this room. It's not on an exterior wall, so I can't put one even if I want to. And so these arches were a way for me to give her that window feel, that when you enter this room, she could glance to her right and it would be this beautiful wallpaper. Of course, no project of mine is ever going to be complete without over-the-top trim and molding on the walls. No walls left empty. I found the cutest battery-powered sconces on Amazon. You can also hardwire these in, but I just wanted them for decoration purposes to go perfectly on top of these shelves that I did. We have the outline of the door trimmed out. The middle piece is going to be like see-through glass, but instead I'm actually using this roofing panel, which was so much more affordable. And it matches the reeded detail on the cabinet that we did in there. And the door is done, and I'm so glad that we actually did this sliding door because you don't have that annoying swinging door to get into the room. You can just slide in and enter a completely different part of the entire house. I've been working on this reno for about a month now, and I actually forgot what this room looked like before. The transformation is insane. I mean, cardboard cabinets, and now we have multiple storage options in this room. The gold added so much luxury to it. I just love the vibrant wallpaper. It has really come a very long way. I know that this is just a laundry room and it really doesn't need to be fancy, but the thing is, these are the spaces in a house where you can really take risks and have fun. With the freezer not being there anymore, it's so much easier to do laundry, take out the things out of the dryer. Let me know if you guys want any links to any of these items and also your thoughts below in the comments. I know it's not everyone's style and it may be a little bit over the top, but to her, it's 100% her. You know, another thing is, I was watching a lot of Bridgerton while I was doing this reno, so I think that it kind of spilled over, you know, it became reality here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm Jocelyn, and I'll see you in the next video.